So one of the ugly sides of this rifle is the left side, and that's because, I don't know how well the camera's picking this up, but there are 16 screws that are holding these two clamshells together, and that's how you disassemble it. So, one of the things I knew I wanted when I bought this rifle was to do a disassembly video, because I didn't see any of people going through the rigmarole. So for you guys now, I'm going to disassemble this rifle. Now for this first bit with disassembling this Mossberg Blaze, what we're going to do is make sure, A, that the rifle's empty. It's empty, I have no magazine. I'm on safe right now. Next, I'm going to make sure I have a parts dish, because I have a lot of screws that I'm going to be taking out, and it's not going to be fun. I have a #1 bit on this. I'm not going to use this to drive these screws back in. I'm just going to use it to take them out, because, man, this is going to take a lot of time as is. Alright, now that we've got all those screws out, I think I've got them all out. There's a lot of them. We should be able to just pry this thing apart. There we go. There's our two sides. There's these little swivel studs that just kind of sit in there. I might just get you guys in for the gory here. So there's our two halves. There's the left half. Here's the right half. I'll show you guys better detail in just a minute here. These are the ones. Okay, with these pieces apart, we should just be able to pull this top part right out of here and get this plastic stuff out of the way for now. And what we're left with here is the barreled assembly. So let's zoom in on this bad boy. Okay, we've got a plastic top, plastic sides. I think that's a metal bolt. I really think, yeah, that's a metal bolt. We've got a metal bolt there, and we've got our barrel. So let's go ahead and pull our assembly off the top here. There's our handle, that is metal. There's our bolt body, that's metal. We've got a recoil spring and recoil spring guide rod here. Looks like they're going in the left. Oh, you know what? That recoil spring guide rod here is also that fixed ejector. So just watch that front there. As we push in, it's coming out the side here. It's just kind of difficult to see from an angle without, and to be able to push it in quite a bit. So, you know, it's interesting. I don't even really know what I should be greasing and what I shouldn't be greasing, because this is metal on polymer, and that typically doesn't need oil. I'm not going to further disassemble this, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the different points on it. There's our barrel. That's what's locking our barrel on here onto this plastic here. So that is interesting. We've got that barrel locking mechanism that's working there, and we've got a fully plastic lower and upper here. We've got metal inside when it comes to our hammer. That guy is metal, and some of our different pieces in here are metal. But by and large, this is easily the most plastic I've seen in a 22, and that has made it nice and light, and it has makes it interesting, at least. Alright, so I just fiddled my my way to putting this guy back on here. I've got my bolt handle back in. It's working. I do have to hold down on that part right here to do that, otherwise it will come off. But that is the quick and dirty of the disassembly on this thing. Okay, now to put back together, I'm just going to take this guy here, lay it in there. That feels good. Put these sling swivel studs on. And then I'm going to pop this guy over top. what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take my screw gun and just turn it right down to WIMP mode, just so I don't strip out these screws.